What I'm saying, if you don't know how to like have fun, or you don't know how to like step out of the internet and this becomes your entire existence, that's how you showed up. That's how you show up at a dude's house with chocolates. How old are you, bro? How old is this dude? Imagine like 35. You knock on the house of another 35-year-old man, chocolates in hand, uninvited. I saw you on the internet. And you get rejected. Deep. This is what I'm saying.
In order to succeed in the misogyny online circuit, you either have to be a metrosexual guy who's repressing his homosexuality, or you have to be a gorgeous model who's reading off misogyny from a note card before getting paid by male producers.
Welcome back to the Unfiltered Discussions podcast. Today we will be reviewing a video by a red pill guru, dating coach, I guess, life coach, the Saint and the Sinner, or the Saints, or Marquette Devon Burton, whichever name he wants to go by this day. And his saying, peace to the saints, peace to the saints. But he actually went to Bucharest, Romania, and pulled up to Andrew Tate's house uninvited. I don't even think they know who he is. He pulled up uninvited and delivered him chocolates. Okay. And we're going to be reacting to that video today. So without further ado, Marquette Devon Burton.
I figured I'd stop by. Special uninvited guest. But see, I know that the key here, the key to success with Tate is chocolates. It's a box of chocolates. Life is like a box of chocolates. Me, Forrest Gump, Andrew Tate, we all know the importance of chocolates.
Man, you corny!
So what I'm about to do is I'm going to go and acquire the finest in chocolates, Romanian chocolates. Then we're going to head over and see if we can get this interview popping off. We got the address. I verified that it is indeed the address. So we're going to go get a box of chocolates, and we are going to write a nice card, a nice card from Marquette Devon Burton, the Saint and the Sinner, because, it's proper etiquette. You don't give a gift without a card. It's just the right thing to do. And then we're going to go over there and see if we can get this popping. And, this is obviously a priority because, truth be told, I was supposed to get a manicure today. My nails are just completely out of control. I was supposed to get a manicure today, and I was supposed to go to the opera.
Nigga, you gay.
And we had to basically set both of those plans aside. So, I'm serious. But this is the gate that we've seen many times. In fact, I think when Matthew Shea, the nerd kid, we saw him here at this location. And then in the background with Matthew Shea, we saw this green gate. And we saw like an old Soviet-looking apartment. So I trust this is actually the location. Looks like there's some nice land behind if you want to expand his property. That's pretty cool. It looks like he has a good bit of privacy here. Nice little wall. I don't know if this is a part of his place or if this is a facade or what it is precisely, but we're going to go check it out. Go see what we can do. So this is the location. We know we got the location, so that's a good thing. So now the most important thing is getting high quality chocolates and getting, writing something pithy but thoughtful in the card. One thing I will say is, I don't want you all to take this as an example of good etiquette, in as much as you don't want to show up to people's house uninvited. In fact, if you have Boss University, which you can get at marquettism.com.
Oh my God, this guy got a university. And the reason that is so shocking to me is because while I was trying to find this video, because honestly, I seen this video first on somebody else's channel. So while I was trying to find this video, which by the way, this Slurp Fest was like damn near an hour long. So I did have to edit it down some just to kill, I had to edit out some of the just nonsense that he was rambling about. And just to, cut down the time. You know what I mean? So this guy has a university, and the reason I'm so surprised is he had another video where he was like dissing Sneeko for being an Andrew Tate stan and having an academy and all this kind of stuff. Well, here he is with his university like Andrew Tate's, but you were dissing Sneeko about it. But now he's at the grocery store buying some gourmet candy, some gourmet chocolate for Andrew Tate. Every man should know that if you're going to buy some chocolate for your boo thing, you do not buy it from the grocery store off the shelf. You order that shit. He knew he was going to Bucharest. He knew he was going to try to pull up on Andrew Tate. He should have been better prepared and ordered that shit online and had it ready and waiting for him. You got to get some Daffins candies or some Garants for your boo thing. You just don't show up to your boo's house with any old kind of candy.
So I don't know what the hell this is, but this is straight. We can throw this in there. This looks nice. It's sass and red. You feel me? What else? Ooh, that looks real. That looks fancy right there. We're gonna throw this in there too. We might need a bag. We're for sure gonna need a bag. 1000% we're gonna need a bag. Okay. Oh, finest selection? What? We need the finest, but this is open. That's quite Soviet of them. Okay, grab a fresh one. All right, cool. So we got that. Boom. Oh, I like this right here. I like how this looks. Oh, we got the colors here. Wait, this is not wrapped in plastic. I don't trust this at all. Yeah. That one's not wrapped in plastic either, huh? Nah, we can't give anybody anything unsealed. We know Tate loves chocolate, so we got to give him some quality stuff. Oh, there's a bow. Oh, I like that. I like bows.
I bet you do, fun boy. I bet you love bows, huh?
Tate likes bows as well. See, Matthew didn't have any decency. His chocolate game was weak. He didn't want to give up the chocolate.
Oh, I bet you gonna give up all the chocolates, huh? And by the way, this Matthew Shea that he keeps bringing up, that's the reporter that did the Vice story. So that's who this Matthew Shea is.
Just grab one. He didn't want to give up the chocolates. We gonna give up the chocolates.
Oh,
man.
we know you are, homie.
We
We know you are, big homie. You will give up all the chocolates for Andrew Tate, huh? For some of that clout.
This is the thinnest envelope on earth. Shout out to Romania for knowing how to save a buck. Well, thank you. I'm gonna use the back. I don't want Tate to know that I wrote on his chocolates. See, Matthew had no respect. Activate master troll mode. Okay, so I think we'll write dear. We don't want to leave Tristan out. That wouldn't be right. So we'll say dear Andrew Tristan. Is that Tristen? If it's not, it is now. Now let me conjure up some of those feelings of when my uncle was coming home from prison, when my grandmother was coming home from prison, my mother was coming home from jail, my father was coming home from prison, my grandfather was coming home from jail. Conjure up some of those feelings.
Look, hey, he imagining Andrew Tate squirting some of that clout all over his face. That's what it is. He wants some of that Andrew Tate, that warm Andrew Tate clout all over his face.
Nuts? Probably. Why? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. If he survived Romanian prison, he'll survive this. Let's see what we want to say. Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait. I need to go back a few seconds. Did he say he had to conjure up feelings from his grandmother going to
Andrew
prison or getting out of prison?
Tate.
Is that
Is
what he
that
said?
Tristen? If it's not, it is now. Now let me conjure up some of those feelings of when my uncle was coming home from prison, when my grandmother was coming home from
Yeah, when his grandmother
jail,
was coming home from prison, when his mother and his father was coming home from jail. This nigga, I bet he come from a long line of scammers. But, bro, who the fuck is your grandmother though? Like, who's your grandma? Medea? Is sticking up banks and shit?
Nuts? Probably. Why? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. If he survived Romanian prison, he'll survive this. Let's see what we want to say. Yes.
What you trying to say, dog? I don't know. This coming off real zesty, bruh. God damn, he taking a long ass time just to write. He probably about to write some corny ass shit in this card. Like, I did mention the dude is fucking corny, right? He's corny as hell. God damn, he is taking a long ass time to think about this card. Hey, but real quick though, if you notice, like, I just want to point out how much, like, this dude is supposed to be like a leader of men, right? But anybody who wears watches, can y'all see that? Watch. I wear watches. Knows you do not wear your watch on your dominant hand for multiple reasons. I'm going to run through those real quick. The first is, so if you have to adjust your watch, you wear it on your non-dominant hand to make it easier to reach the crowns. Can y'all see that? To make it easier to reach the crown, to adjust it. That is why you wear it on your non-dominant hand. Another reason is, if you are using your dominant hand to reach into something, to grab something, your watch could get caught and your hand could get stuck. Not to mention that in the off chance you do get into a fight, you don't want to wear your watch on your dominant hand, because say if it's kind of loose and you go to throw a punch, first of all, it's going to bang into your hand. It's going to rub up and down your wrist. And not to mention, if you're grappling with somebody, the watch actually gives them something to hold on to. Whereas if it's a bare wrist, you could turn and pull out, right? If it's a watch, you can't do that. So those are reasons you don't wear a watch on your dominant hand. You always want to wear your watch on your non-dominant hand, okay? And he's still writing a love poem on this fucking card. He is really confessing his love.
Okay. So I put both you, myself, and Forrest Gump enjoy a box of chocolates.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Oh my God, this guy is so fucking corny. And not to mention, dude, come on. You can't tell me he is not switch hitting. Seriously. Be real with yourselves here. Dude is playing for the other team. He is playing for the other team. He is a double agent. And this makes sense now why he likes to always talk crap about Destiny and go after Destiny. I think maybe he has a crush on Destiny. Right? I mean, could that make sense? That makes perfect sense now. I think he has a crush on Destiny. And he wants some of Destiny's clout all over his face too. I don't know. Oh my God, this dude is.
Peace to the saints. Shout out to Steezy Zoe. He writes, make them tell you no, just like the black box. See that man soaking up
Make him tell you no, just like Black Mirror, maybe.
some real ism, you dig? That man soaking up
Some real what?
some real ism.
Did he say jism?
Exactly. And the
Exactly.
key to life for me is having fun. One thing you'll see consistently throughout everything that I'm doing is I'm having fun. And I'm a happy guy.
So you're having fun stalking somebody you've seen on the internet? That's really creepy.
And that's not a result of money. That's not a result of genetics. That's a result of decision. And I tell you, even
And he said he's a happy guy. What's another word for happy, y'all?
Gay.
if you're in the boxing ring and you're in a match, you get punched in the mouth, you got blood in your mouth, show those bloody teeth, smile, enjoy yourself. That's the hardest opponent to beat, is a happy opponent. And people often ask me how.
A happy opponent is the hardest opponent to beat. Wow, he dropping gems, y'all. He dropping dimes. He dropping gems. No, seriously. Okay, if you're in a boxing ring in a boxing match and you smile, you can't show your bloody teeth because you usually have a mouthpiece in.
How I can, persist with my work. Is it possible to turn the music off? You mind? Thank you. I appreciate it. You got to remember that next time that we might have been flagged. This basically ruined our whole effort. Anyways, the key is happiness. The reason I can work so long consistently is because I'm running on happiness.
He runs on
That's
happiness. What's another word for happiness?
Shout out to Canner or Kaner. He writes, "Where can I buy those velvet shirts? The black one is out of this world in a real way." Those are actually being produced by one of the saints in the Yay area. Shout out to
One of the saints in the what area?
the Yay area assassin.
The gay area assassin. He said the shirts are being produced by one of the saints in the gay area. Shout out to the gay area assassin. Now, some of y'all might say that, oh, he was trying to say the Bay Area. I don't give a damn what he was trying to say. He said gay twice. Look, we're going to run it back.
Where can I buy those velvet shirts? The black one is out of this world in a real way. Those are actually being produced by one of the saints in the Yay area. Shout out to the Yay area assassin.
He did not say Bay. He said gay. And then he went, mwah, mwah.
The British still respect their monarchy, even though they're literally ugly. Like, it's like, wow, the concept of ruling as a monarch is that you have divine right, which is to say God chose you to rule over others. God said you're above them, you rule. Now, if there is a God, right, would he give them...
Okay, so he's saying, now if there's a God, a man who goes by the name The Saint and the Sinner, he has a channel called The Saint. But he's saying, if there is a God, I am so fucking confused right now.
Such bad genetics to where they all look like they're inbred. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Now, the reason that it doesn't make sense to you, it's not that they have bad genetics. The reason they look like they were inbred, as you put it, as Devon, or I'm sorry, Marquette. You know what? We gonna call him Marquita from now on, since he's simping so hard for Andrew Tate, and this guy is clearly in the closet. We gonna start calling him Marquita. Marquita Devon Burton. As he put it, the royal family looks like they are inbred. And he's saying that they have bad genes. Their genes are so bad that they look like they're inbred. Well, it's a fact that they are actually inbred. The European royal families, as in the royal families of Europe, are all basically related. They're all like cousins. They all intermarry. For example, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, King Charles's parents, are cousins, or were cousins. However you want to state it, were related. They're cousins. So yes, they're inbred.
How's the Queen of England? Ugly in the face. I mean, just
No disrespect to the royal families of Europe.
seems ludicrous. Really ludicrous concept. And then you got the other kid who's so lost, he marries an American girl, doesn't even keep to the lineage and to the blood, to the concept of European aristocracy. That's not really good from a concept of royalty.
Now, another point he just made, we're going to talk about. That is not the first time that's happened in the British royal family, okay? He's talking about whatever prince, was it Harry or William? Was it Harry that married Meghan Markle? Say that 3 times really fast. But that's who he's talking about. That is not the first time that has happened in the British royal family, okay? So, Queen Elizabeth's father was not in line for the throne. Actually, his brother sat on the throne and was king for a short time until he wanted to marry a woman that the aristocracy or somebody else didn't approve of, right? So what he did, he stepped down. He abdicated the throne. Am I saying that right? Am I using that in the right context? Abdicated. He abdicated the throne, and it passed to his brother, Queen Elizabeth's father. That is how Queen Elizabeth became queen. Her father didn't have any male heirs when he passed, and Elizabeth became queen. But if it hadn't happened, if Queen Elizabeth's uncle hadn't given up the throne, she would have never been queen. So this isn't the first time somebody in the royal family has married outside of what's approved for somebody of the royal family or their royal lineage or whatever the case is. Okay.
And then he does one worse than that. Not only does he marry an American girl, he marries a mixed race girl. So she's American and she's half black. You heard me? If I was one of those European aristocrats, I would have been rolling in my grave like, no, not the blacks, darling. Not the blacks. Like,
now, for the longest, people have been talking about black men and self-hate. And I've always been one to say that's not a real thing, right? Just because I'm a black man and I don't hate myself. Well, there's proof that I'm wrong on that. It does exist. You just heard him talking shit because somebody in the royal family married a person of color, right? But guess what? It's rumored that that's not the first time that's happened in the British royal family. So he's just talking shit about black people for no fucking reason right here. And he's a black guy. So let's think of, all right. The rumor is Queen Victoria's grandmother, Queen Charlotte, was black. She came from a black line of the Spanish royal family. That is, I've read it online. I've seen a video about it, but it's not something that I could say is factually concrete because it's not something I dig into, and it could be possible. So it wouldn't be the first time that somebody in the British royal family married somebody of color, and of course he sees a problem with it because, hell, he don't even like his real sexuality. I mean, it's obviously that he should be a part of the alphabet community. No disrespect to you guys. I have a homosexual friend, This is actually my best friend. So, do not come after me in Walmart parking lot. I know how y'all do. All right, just don't do it, please.
Cool. So I think what we'll do, I want to make sure they get this card because I'm really excited about my card. I think it's clever.
He thinks his
Make
card
sure
is
we put this
clever. That
card on the
gay ass,
top.
corny ass
Got
card.
the chocolates on deck, so we already know we're in a strong position. Cool. Oh, actually, can you wait for us? Is that possible and take us back? No, it won't take too long, and I'll tip you in cash in euros. Is that okay?
It's okay, but don't take too long.
That won't take too long. I'll give you 50 euros if you wait. Won't be too long. Deal? All right.
I have to close, and I'll take you when where you need.
Yeah,
Yes?
back to where we were. 50 euros is fair?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, folks, so here we are. Take a look around. We're at the compound right now.
Right in front of this
And
man's house.
you might recognize
So if you didn't know what the front of his compound looked like before, you do now. Thanks to this fucking moron. You do now.
this. And I should probably take out my AirPods so I can actually hear what's being said. You got some pretty curious accommodations right there. I wonder, was this a repurposed building? So here we go. Chocolates on deck. We're in the spot. These guys are secure. Like, that's one thing I can tell you. Like, these cats are secure.
Look, real quick. You guys ever go on vacation overseas? Do not wear a backpack like that. Do not do it. That is how you get robbed and end up getting taken for all your shit that you brought with you. Leave the shit in the damn hotel room. The hotel room might get robbed, but at least you're not getting robbed at gunpoint, okay?
I don't know which one of these to push. This one is forward, but I don't know where the button is. So I wish we had that Matthew Shea video so we could see which to press. So if somebody could check and tell me which one he pressed. Okay, I pressed that. It seemed like it worked.
Someone is coming, by the way.
Yeah.
There's
Security!
people are coming.
And it calls security on their asses. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the fuck just happened? So, the video cuts. It was a jump cut. It went from somebody coming to the door that wasn't Andrew or Tristan to them getting back in the car. And if you notice, the car had turned around now. So, what happened here? Either, now he's saying, they're claiming this was a live stream. So, either this was a live stream and he came back and re-edited it afterwards after it was done and over, and because they clearly got rejected and kicked off the property, right? And he didn't want to put it on. He didn't want to put it on YouTube because his ego is fucking huge. So he took an ego hit here. He didn't want to put it on YouTube. Probably acted like a complete bitch. I guarantee he acted like a complete fucking hoe. So. Or they just pulled the stream. This really was a live stream and they pulled the stream. But as you can see, he's going to get in a car and it's going to be some massive coping going on.
Jesus. Somebody scrambled the signal. That's funny.
Ain't nobody scrambling no fucking signal.
Somebody in the chat put they scrambled the signal.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's what I thought as well.
That's what you thought too?
Yeah.
You think they got some technology in there to scramble Wi-Fi signals?
No.
That's amazing. Y'all are creepy as hell.
No, bro,
Oh,
you the
funny.
creepy one.
Actually,
Stalking
it's hard
ass.
to do.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Who do you work for? You might be. That's really what we should have. We should have been doing.
Now this is his stuff is acting up now. Now, if they would have scrambled, it wouldn't have been Wi-Fi because he shouldn't have been on anybody's Wi-Fi. But his cellular data, if they would have somehow blocked it, it would have did just this. It would have acted just like this and been stopping and freezing and like freeze frame, and then it would have came back after it was turned off or whatever. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? So how's he playing like they have some kind of equipment that's going to turn off your cellular phone? That's going to turn off the data, the signal to your cellular phone. And the Tates they have to have cameras outside of their house. And if so, they could be ran wirelessly. So that would stop his security cameras too, unless they are wired.
True entertainment. That's 10 seconds that we needed, and that was the 10 seconds that was cut.
Yeah.
That's creepy. No, that was me. No, I'm creeped out. They might have.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Yeah.
No, that was wild. Thing.
You could tell he crying on the inside.
I think he respected the chocolate game. He's like this.
He probably didn't even pay attention to them shitty ass chocolates.
Bunkers.
The guard is up.
That's crazy.
I swear to God, this
seriously,
dude does his
that
eyebrows. He
unfortunate
look at his eyebrows.
coincidence.
He waxes them
I think that
motherfuckers.
My boy has some major.
Come on.
Major technology.
Like seriously,
I think it's
What?
reverse working.
what heterosexual
I
dude
think it's coincidence.
It's good.
is getting their
fair
eyebrows
enough,
done
Fair enough. That's crazy.
and
That's
manicures
bonkers.
and taking chocolates to another grown ass man's house?
It's funny too.
Uninvited.
If you were actually watching live eating the whole time.
All right, we done with that slurp fest. We're done with that slurp fest. Marquita Devon Burton, ladies and gentlemen, give this man a round of applause, please. He is a fucking jackass for showing up to somebody else's house uninvited, unannounced, thinking you're going to get a goddamn interview. Oh my God. People are such fucking idiots. Just for some clout. He did that for some clout. And I'm sorry. The dude is clearly in the closet. He clearly is. If you don't believe me if you're still on the fence about this guy being in the closet, if you think he's some great masculine male leader,
And I especially
just
love
listen to
see
this.
Guys sitting on their ass while I'm getting this work in. Turns me on.
Did you hear what he just fucking said? I'm going to play it again.
And I especially love to see guys sitting on their ass while I'm getting this work in. Turns me on.
He likes to see guys sitting on their asses while he's working out. It turns him on. Seeing guys sitting on their asses turns him on while he's working out. Then, to be fair, he tried to add a pause in at the end of that sentence, but that was so blatantly gay, you can't put a pause at the end of that. There's no other explanation for what you just fucking said. This guy, come on. This is the red pill. This is the fucking red pill, ladies and gentlemen. These are the metrosexual men that are suppressing their sexuality, their homosexuality. They are the ones leading our children these days. These are the male role models, the male figures for our children these days, for our young men. Marquita Devon Burton, ladies and gentlemen. And as for me, I'm your boy Charm. Join me every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a live show. We will be discussing men's issues, men's dating advice, yada, etc. Hit your boy up. hit this video, hit the like button on this video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. It's your boy. I'm up out of here. Peace.